Hey guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes Weekly.
Another delicious intro.
Number 7.
I'm going to go so far as to call that one the people's intro. Episode 7, I think. Or it could be 6. Or it could be 8.
No, I think it's 8.
I just know for certain it's not episode 5 because that was the one that we up the episode number.
So it must be 7.
Or 8. We'll find out because when we publish the video, we put the title on it and make ourselves look like complete dickheads.
Yes.
Because we don't know what number it is. This episode of MassiveJoes Weekly WORD, the first episode for 2014. Neve?
It's Friday the 3rd of January today.
2014. Unbelievable. Got a few things people want to know about at the start of the new year. They want to know about what we got planned for the new year at MassiveJoes, man. So we're going to let you in. We're not going to tell them the whole year plan, Neve, because that would be too much information, man.
Let's go first.
We might hit them with the first 6 months, I reckon. The first 6 month plan for MassiveJoes in 2014. Then we got to hit them with, a few people have been asking about what you're doing in terms of competing, what I'm doing in terms of competing. Everyone at MassiveJoes, what they're doing in terms of competing, because we practice what we preach in this bitch. This year.
Yes.
And then finally, what was the last thing? There were 3 topics. I can't remember.
The new job.
Oh, the new job. How could I forget? Topic 1, what we've got planned. Neve, hit them with the good stuff, man. Hit the viewers at home with the good stuff. For the first 6 months this year, man, what we doing?
Well,
what we got planned? What's in the pipeline?
we've already got planned 2,
At least.
2 more stores
2 are for certain.
in
In
Adelaide.
South Australia. We're looking to rock another 2 retail stores
In Adelaide.
in SA. We can't tell you where they are. But if you're smart, you'll figure it out for yourself, man. Because we ain't going to go open a retail store right next to one that's already there. Are we, Neve? That'd be pretty stupid.
Well, some people tend to like to do that though, Joseph.
Let's just say we like to spread our wings in South Australia. We're going to open at least
2 more.
At least another 2.
And possibly, this is more later in the year, but an interstate store.
I thought we were talking first 6 months.
An interstate.
Don't tell them about the second 6 months, man.
An interstate.
That can be a mid-year weekly word.
Interstate store is on the horizon.
That's what you've got to say?
Well, you're talking more about what
I am. And then we're going to be, for the Victorian, for anyone, but the Victorians in particular, because that's where it's being held, man. Team MassiveJoes is going to be at FitX this year. Second weekend in March, I believe it's 6, 7, 8, or it could be 7, 8, 9 of March. I don't know, get your calendar out, have a look.
it's the week before my birthday.
It's a week after the Arnold Classic.
So bring me some presents at FitX.
Second weekend in March, Team MassiveJoes is going to be at FitX. The whole crew, man. We're going to shut down shop for the weekend. Take the whole crew over to FitX. We're going to be there with my man, Mark Lobliner from MTS Nutrition, flying down all the way from Chicago to be at the Team MassiveJoes stand at FitX. And of course, we're going to have all his entire product range in this bitch.
Yes.
Well,
Hopefully the protein.
hopefully the protein, which has been, don't even start me with the protein, man. I don't know what the hell is going on there, but it's not far away, I can tell you that.
And every one of us fellas in the team.
Of course. And then pretty much the other big thing we got in the first 6 months will be the CrossFit Regionals, man.
What are you doing?
Over in Wollongong.
Oh yeah.
Which is in May. I believe it's like the last weekend in May. That's when it was last year anyway. Yeah? Let's roll with
This
that.
is the first I've heard of it, so yes.
Yeah, well, there you go. Now you know,
No, I know.
CrossFit Regionals. I don't know if you'd be coming. I don't think you really appeal to the CrossFit audience, you know what I'm saying? Carrying a little bit too much mass.
I'm not a CrossFitter.
So, Neve. Anyway, we're going to be at the CrossFit Regionals May, I believe, in Wollongong. Team MassiveJoes in the house. And that's pretty much it, man.
Well, that we'll let you know about.
That's what we're going to let you know about. There's a few other bits and pieces that we like to keep close to our chest, close to Neve's I keep going to say, this is the thing, man. At the start of this year, like just after New Year's, and we were all making New Year's resolutions at Team MassiveJoes holiday house in
it was at the dinner on New Year's Eve.
That's right, it was just before. And the guys banned me from saying, I can't say it, you're gonna have to tell the viewers at home.
Anything of peace. So you can't say streets of peace or chest of peace or back of peace.
And I've gone to say it like 3 times in this video and had to stop myself mid-sentence from saying
the cut of peace.
It's been banned.
He's been banned. So
you won't hear it in any more videos.
So you need to think about.
However,
so Joey's about to do his cut, which he's about to speak
you
about
will definitely,
in a minute.
You will definitely be hearing thus far. That hasn't been banned.
So we need to think of a new name for Joey's cut.
So that's a good segue on to point 2, man. In terms of competing, a bunch of Team MassiveJoes are going to be competing this year, man.
Yes.
Who is it, Neve? Who's getting on stage? What are they doing?
You are.
And what am I doing?
I'm worried about you.
I'm worried about me too.
But WBFF.
I think WBFF.
Physique.
Yeah. And I might do some South Australian shows as well, if I can be bothered holding condition for a few weeks. Which, let's be honest, is not very likely.
You will. You bloody died for 22 weeks last time.
Yeah, that's true. I probably will. So I'm going to do WBFF in Sydney and then probably a couple of South Australian shows in the men's physique.
And my younger, uglier brother, Jerome.
Jerome will be alongside.
Jerome will be in the house.
Yeah, Jerome's in the house. Next to me, doing the same. You're going to be in the men's physique.
Yeah.
In the same competitions as well. I'm going to...
Is he doing physique or is he doing men's muscle?
I don't know, man.
I don't know the difference.
Who cares?
But Jez will be up there.
Jez will be up there under my hairy wing. And then Jack Perry, aka Jack Daddy, in the house. I believe he's doing men's bodybuilding.
IMBA.
I think that's what he was saying. And
IMBA.
possibly A and B. Just the state shows. Dillip. Not competing. And what about your fine self, Neve?
Well, I need to speak to you about this, Joseph, because I'll be in America at the end of the year with you.
Oh, will you really?
For a number of weeks.
This is news to me.
For a number of weeks.
Okay. Right, fair enough. So what does that mean?
We were actually in America for all the comps last year.
We were. The end of year ones. That's why I'm doing the beginning of year ones, because I've thought this through. See, Neve?
Yeah, well, this is what I've just thought about.
So what were you going to do?
I was going to do men's bodybuilding.
In what federation?
Possibly NABA.
And now you can't do it, because at the end of the year.
Well, no, it was this. We left on the Sunday.
You can't do it, mate.
No, we left on the Sunday, and the NABA last year was on the Saturday night.
You're not going to compete and then hop on a plane the next day.
No. So we have to look at dates.
All right. But you do plan on competing?
I do plan, depending on dates.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll be starting next year.
Yeah. So that's the team. And then in terms of sponsored athletes, man, we got sponsored athletes doing things pretty soon as well. Asher is going to compete in the IFBB bikini, amateur bikini, trying to take out that title, and then back it up at the WBFF. I think she's thinking of doing that one too.
Jake.
Which I think they call Bikini Diva or something.
Oh, who knows?
WBFF got weird names for shit.
They got 57 different categories.
It makes me sick. Sickens me.
Jake
is going to be doing the NABA Universe, because he's now a NABA Pro. Jake Nicolopoulos, that is.
Jack Attack.
At the end of the year. What's Jack Attack doing?
Australia's Strongest Woman.
She's not a sponsored athlete though, she's a brand ambassador. Slight difference.
Still competing.
So she's doing Strongest Woman. Yeah.
Ash Veach just been shredded as hell.
Yeah, as always. Getting shredded for steroids.
What about Scott?
This year. Scott Lampshire's doing Ironmans all over the place, man. Never ends. I think he's doing the Melbourne one coming up soon. I think. We'll keep you up to date, man. We're all over this stuff on Facebook and Instagram and all of our social networks. And that's pretty much it. But on that note, actually, we've got some pretty cool video series. I forgot to tell them in the first 6 months of this year. We've got Ashes, which we haven't thought of a name for yet. But we're going with, Neve.
No, we're not going with it.
Yes, we are.
This is the
We're
one.
thinking about, if you can think of a better name for Asher Coulthard's video series, please post it as a comment to this video. But I'm thinking about going with...
Wait, no, let's just say, this is... I have had no input. Me and Asher... What does Asher think of it? Does she like it?
No, she hates it.
Yeah, so me and Asher both...
But no one's come up with anything better.
Alright, tell them your name.
And me, being the creative genius, have come up with Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's good, you know, you like it. It's really bad, but when you think about it, it's kind of cool.
What about my dieting video, Joe?
You don't have one. But Asher will have one, which will be called something other than Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but something just as quirky. And then Jake's is simple. Jake's is going to be Road to the Universe.
But I've already got my dieting video name.
What's it called?
Neve cuts.
Of course. Of course it is. And that's what's happening in terms of
They'll beat that last word out, please.
In terms of our athletes and competing and all that good stuff. Man, finally, we just announced we're looking for a new person in this bitch.
Jerome Rome is coming to sit next to me at a desk in the office.
And we need a new warehouse assistant. So we just posted it on Facebook and Instagram. If you want more details, email sales@MassiveJoes.com and we'll send you a full job description.
I will.
That's pretty much all we got for the viewers at home this episode of Weekly Word. Neve, you got anything else you want to add, my man? Before we wrap up this first episode?
No.
That's it?
I just want to say I'm weighing more than you at the moment.
How much are you weighing?
102.
I'm 102.5. It's pretty close. But I'm coming down, you're going up, you know what I'm saying? The stars will align at some point within the next 2 weeks. Guys, that is MassiveJoes Weekly Word. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Just above the Vanilla Gorilla's hairy head right there, man. Hit that button, stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes Weekly Word. And I'm coming to ya from MassiveJoes.com.